morning everyone. Already we have started sense organs. On that, our next topic is receptor cells in eye. Okay, the receptor cells which are present in our eye. So let me know about that. The real work in the retina is performed by light sensitive cells known as photoreceptors. Okay. Our retina contains light sensitive cells and those are known as photoreceptors. Okay, those cells are known as photoreceptors. These photoreceptors consist of two different types of specialized cells, the rods and the cones. Okay. These photoreceptors contain rods and cones. These are the specialized cells which are present on the photoreceptors. Okay, that absorb light energy and respond by creating nerve impulses. So these will absorb light energy responds the nerve impulses. Okay, so it responds the as we know that receptor cells in eye, on that light sensitive cells are known as photoreceptors. These photoreceptor contains two specialized cells known as rods and cones, and these rods and cones will absorb light energy and respond to the nerve impulses. Okay, but why are there two sorts of photoreceptors? So what he is saying that why are there two sorts of photoreceptors? Because our eyes function sometimes in near darkness and sometimes in bright light. Okay, so our eyes will functionate in near darkness and sometimes in the bright light too. Okay, so in some cases what we can be able to undergo in the darkness too, we can be able to see very little things we can observe. In the bright light too, we can observe the things. Okay, these are two types of processes involving distinct receptor cells. Cell types named for their shapes have evolved for this purpose. Okay, so in these two conditions, these two processes will help us to see the objects. Okay, so these rods and cones have the functionate nature to observe the things in the darkness and also in the bright light too. Okay, nearly 125 million rods containing the pigment rhodopsin see in the dark, that is, they detect low intensity of light at night, though they cannot make the fine distinctions that give rise to our sensations. Okay, totally 125 tiny rods. Okay, so how many? 125 million tiny rods will help us to see in the darkness. Exactly, we cannot find the proper knowledge regarding that object, but we can be able to see that particular object in the dark time too because of this rods. Okay, this rods has a pigment known as rhodopsin. Okay, the pigment named as rhodopsin. Next step. To give rise to our sensations yellow and array of colors formed by their combinations. Okay, they will give sensations sensation of colors. Okay, Making the fine distinctions necessary for color vision is the job of the nearly 7 million cones containing the pigment iodopsin. Okay, so fine distinctions necessary for color vision. So how many are there? Was 7 million cones. Okay, so 12 million cones containing rhodopsin pigment, and again 7 million cones containing a pigment iodopsin. Okay, so rhodopsin and iodopsin. This iodopsin that came into play in brighter light. Each cone is specialized to detect the light waves we sense either as blue, red or yellow, and the array of colors formed by their combination. This iodopsin will help to see the light waves. Okay. So it will detect the colors. It will detect the colors and their combinations. Okay. Thus the yellow field, the bright red morning sun, the blue sky and all other colors in nature are sensed. So in yellow field, so we can be able to see the bright red color of the sun and also blue color of the sky, and also all other colors in nature are sensed. We can be able to sense the colors which are present on the nature. Let us observe the figure 5a and 5b. So in the 5a we can see the objects just they are looking like they are moving. Okay, so in the figure B we can see that the objects which are stable and we can detect that. Okay, so these functions will be taken place with the help of rods that are present in our retina. Okay. Next, the cones concentrate most in the very center of the retina in a small region called the fovea. So, these cones are present at the center of the retina in a smaller region and it is called as the fovea. Okay, these cones are present in the small region of the center of the retina known as fovea. Okay, which gives us our sharpest vision. With movements of our eyeballs, we have the fovea to scan whatever interests us visually, the features of a face or a flower. So, with the help of these cones, by the movement of our eyeballs, we can be able to scan whatever we are interested to see. Okay, just as the features of a face or a flower. There are other types of cells in the retina that do not respond directly to light. So there are also other cells present in the retina and that are not respond directly to the light. These handle the job of collecting impulses from many photoreceptors and shutting them on the nerve cells. Okay. These will handle the collecting of impulses from the photoreceptors that are rods and cones, but they will shuttling them on the, so they use to shuttle them on the nerve cells. Okay. Presence of some other receptor cells sensitive to edges and boundaries of objects and those that respond to light and shadow and motion in the retina have also been reported recently. Okay, presence of some other receptor cells will sensitive to the edges and the boundaries of the objects. Okay, so for example, if we see the sun for a period of time in the noon, we cannot be able to see the entire object. So we cannot be able to see the boundaries and edges of that objects, and those that respond to light and shadow and motion in the retina has also been reported recently. Okay, what happened here? Those that respond to the light and shadow and motion in the retina also have been recorded recently. Okay, bundled together, the nerve cells make up the optic nerve which transport visual information from the eye to the brain. Okay, so nerve cells make up the optic nerve. This optic nerve will pass the information from the eye to the brain. Okay. Again, it is important to understand that the optic nerve carries no light. So, this optic nerve will carries no light. Only patterns of nerve impulses conveying information derived from the incoming light is carried. So, only the patterns of nerve impulses conveying information derived from the incoming light. That means which is coming through our eyes, so which we can be able to see the light, only that information will be carried out to the brain. Okay. Each of the eyes collects slightly different view of an object. The brain puts the two views together and a three-dimensional picture is formed. Okay. So while we are observing a picture through the right eye and left eye, we will observe a different kinds of views. Okay, so we can be able to see the object in two views, and that two views are transported to the brain, and brain make only one view of the particular object, and it will give the exact shape of that object which we have seen with our two eyes. Okay. Just as strangely, there is a small area of the retina in each eye where everyone is blind because that part of the retina has no photoreceptors. Okay, there is also a small area in our retina and it is considered as a blind because there is no photoreceptors on that particular place. Okay. The blind spot is located at the point where the optic nerve exits each eye, and the result is a gap in the visual field. Okay, this blind spot is located at the point where the optic nerve exists, and it results a gap in the visual field. Okay. Next, you do not experience blindness there because what one eye misses is resisted by the other eye, and the brain fills the spot with information that matches the background. So, we are having two eyes, okay. So, the spot which was missed by the right eye can be scanned by the left eye, and this will transport a view to the brain, and the brain will fill the gap and it will give a particular information, and that information matches the background which we have missed with one eye is filled with another eye. Okay, activity 4. Hold the textbook at your arm length. Close your right eye and fix your left eye straight on the figure 4. Keep your right eye closed and bring the book slowly closer. When it is